Exodus chapter 27. Instructions for the altar. Make an Arcadia wood altar. The altar should be square, 7.5 feet long, 7.5 feet wide. It should be 4.5 feet high. Make horns for the altar and attach them to it, one horn for each corner of the four corners. Cover it with copper. Make pails for removing its ashes and its shovels, bowls, meat, forks, and trays. Make all of its equipment out of copper. Make for the altar a gate made of copper mesh. Make 4 copper rings each of the 4 corners of the mesh. Slide the mesh underneath the bottom edge of the altar, and then extend the mesh halfway to the middle of the altar. Make Arcadia wood poles. Cover the altar and cover them with copper. Put the poles through the rings so that the poles will be on the 2 sides of the altar when it is carried. Make the altar with planks and hollow inside. All these should be made just as you were shown on the mountain. Instructions for the dwelling's courtyard. You should also set up the dwelling's courtyard. The courtyard south side should have drapes of fine twisted linen stretching 150 feet on the side, with 20 posts, 20 copper bases, and silver hooks and bands for the post. Likewise, on the north side, the drapes should stretch 150 feet, with 20 posts, 20 copper bases, and silver hooks and bands for the post. The courtyard's width on the west side should consist of 25 feet of drapes with their 10 posts and their 10 bases. The courtyard width on the front facing east should be 75 feet. There should be 22.5 feet of drapes on the side with 3 posts and 3 bases for them. There should be 22.5 feet of drapes on the other side with 3 posts and 3 bases for them. For the gate into the courtyard, There will be a screen 30 feet long made of blue and purple and deep red yarns, and 5 twisted linen decorated with needlework. It will have 4 posts and 4 bases. All the posts around the courtyard will have silver bands, silver hooks, and copper bases. The courtyard will be 150 feet long and 75 feet wide. Its walls will be 7.5 feet of fine twisted linen and its copper bases. All the dwelling's equipment for any use, all tents pegs, and all the courtyard's tents pegs will be made of copper. Olive oil for the lampstand. You must require the Israelites to bring you pure oil of crushed olives for the light, so that the lamp may be set up to burn continually. In the meeting tent outside the veil that brings in front of the covenant document, Aaron and his sons will tint the lamp from evening to morning in the Lord's presence. It will be a permanent regulation for all the Israelites in every generation. Thank you for listening to this chapter. Remember to smile at someone, because you never know what a smile can do for someone's day. Thank you, and God bless.